How's it going, guys? My name is Matt. This is my beard. The fork mic is back. And finally, Games Workshop have done it. It is official. Next week, as of recording this video, we are getting the new Ash Waste Nomads stuff. So that includes the Tribes of the Wasteland book. It includes the Sha'dar Hunters, the Spinewyrms, the dice, the tactics cards, the upgrades. It's going to be amazing. I'm really looking forward to next week. It's a Necromunda focused week for Games Workshop, and honestly, it's going to be so good. Now, my hope, I'm keeping my fingers crossed for this, my hope is that they also do a restock on the out of stock Necromunda Nomads stuff from Forge World, because everything seems to be out of stock at the moment for the Nomads. That just shows how popular it is. And there's a couple of things that I'm missing that I want to get. So, you know, it would make sense to drop everything all at once. However, my bank account is going to suffer massively for this. So there we go. But never mind. Anyway, in this video, this is I've kind of been holding off on this until we got this announcement, but now it's here. Thank goodness we're ready to rock and roll. So in this video, I'm going to be preparing what resin I currently have, which is the Duneskuttler, the Herder, and the Lady of Ash and her thing. I don't know what it's called. Asun'ghar, I think it's called. I'll check. I was right, Asun'ghar. So I'm going to be preparing up those models and building them up and giving them a base coat. Outside of that, I'm going to leave them off their bases because I want to do a uniform basing scheme throughout the entirety of the Ash Waste Nomad stuff. And yeah, basically that's pretty much the meat and bones of this week's video. Now, as some of the more astute of you may have noticed, this is a different setting. I have had a big admin week and a big back-end week for the channel. And seeing this come through from the Warhammer community, I thought it only right to jump on and make a video about it. And then also use this time to explain this last week. So obviously, just as a quick recap, last week we did the Scummathon 2025 entry, and I did Underlord Matthias, and I'm currently waiting to see the results of that competition. I think it'll be really interesting to see how that all pans out, and I saw some amazing entries, some most, if not all, are far greater than what I submitted. There's some really creative people out there, and honestly, it was just amazing to see that community spirit. I loved everything that everybody posted. Some of the stories that came out in Most Storied were just like bob on, like really, really good. But honestly, like, if you have the chance, go and get yourself over to Hive Market Minis' Instagram page and just keep an eye on there. He's going to be putting out the winners relatively shortly. Since then, I've been doing quite a lot in regards to the actual setup. So now I've moved my layout of my room around a little bit to accommodate a bit more working space, because I was cutting off quite a lot of this desk that's behind me. And now I have full access to both desks, and I have more opportunities of like angles for filming and all that sort of stuff. So all in all, I'm really quite happy. I've also been doing a little bit on the design side of things, because I'm soon going to be launching my own website and that sort of thing. So yeah, I've just been very busy with that, and plus I did do 54 hours of work this week in my actual job, which kind of took it out of us. But I have done a little bit of paint work on my Underlord Matthias, so that's coming along quite nicely, and I'll show you that in a later video once it's all done, and I'll get it all filmed up and all that sort of thing. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing up to now. As you can see, pretty cool setup. I'm really happy with it, and also I've got a candle on the go because I love a candle. Everybody loves a candle. Anyway, right, back to the Ash Waste Nomads, because I am so excited for this. So as I say, we're going to start off by preparing the resin. Now, to do that, it's a really simple process. There's a couple of extra steps that you would do from just a regular plastic kit. You have to wash Forge World resin. When they are casting the resin pieces, they use a release agent, which it's not very good for paint. Paint just sort of spiders and dissipates, and it's not very good. So what you need to do, you need to prepare your pieces first. Once you've prepared the pieces, so what I mean by preparing is you would cut them off the little gates that they're on, sand down the areas where the joining bits are. Then you would put them in a warm soapy water, use a toothbrush, like an old toothbrush. And I've got a toothbrush that I bought specifically for this kind of stuff, and just give it a good scrub, as I say, with warm soapy water. Make sure it's fully dried out, and then it's just a case of super gluing everything together. Now, the smaller Forge World kits do come with a little pamphlet that you walk through, and it is relatively straightforward to build things through Forge World. And I'm quite fortunate that the models that I have are quite open models. And what I mean by that is that there's no sort of fiddly intricatey in the inside bits that you would need a sub-assembly for. The Duneskuttler is it's just a giant bug basically, and it is what it is. The Herder seems to be kind of stood quite stoically. The same with the Lady of Ash, and also her Asun'ghar. Yeah, Asun'ghar bird-looking thing. It's a bird. Its wings are open. So there we go. So I'm going to get all that prep work done, and then we'll get back to the table. We'll glue it all together, and we'll have a chat about it after the fact. So for me, this is going to be a good bit of work, but for you, you're going to see a very nice little transition, and then it'll be done. So I shall be back soon. And then we have it, all done. I absolutely loved this, specifically the Herder. The Herder was beautiful to build, and just the actual sculpt of the model, it's just gorgeous. It's like a really, really, really nice model, and I really look forward to putting some paint on it and seeing what I can do with it. It's like, it's one of those things where you see the model and you see it kind of come to fruition, and it gets you excited, and this is one of them. So there we are. We are one step closer to being fully ready for the release. Now, there's been a bit of a time jump since the last scene, where it's been a week basically. I've had little bits of time here and there, and I got these built in sort of one session. But it was in the middle of the week, and I didn't have time to film anything else outside of what you've just seen. And also the washing up took about an hour and a half because of all the teeny tiny fiddly bits, and there was one casualty which I had to sort of fix back together, but that's, it's neither here nor there. Since then, we've had a couple of different snippets from Warhammer Community. So I'm filming this literally like an hour or so before this goes live, and we've had everything for the week now. So we've had a few rule snippets that have been announced regarding the spirits and all that sort of thing, and we've also had a new type of creature kind of announced or mentioned, which is the I believe it's called the Ashmite Hellamite or something like that, or the Ashwing Hellamite, sorry, which is effectively a flying mount. And I can't wait to see the model for that. I don't know when they're going to drop it, but I hope it's soon, because that's sick. That kind of premonition of a different sort of Gribbly coming to the battlefield has kind of paid off, and we've now got a new bug, a new large bug to look forward to. So there we are. So I think for now I'm going to call it a day. I've got a few other things that I'm going to be starting to film, and next week we're going to be finishing, well, over the next week rather, we're going to be finishing off Underlord Mateus and getting that paint job done and dusted. And I've also got to prepare for a collab challenge that I'm doing, which I'm really looking forward to sharing with you guys once it's all, you know, said and done. So outside of that, thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to follow me on Instagram. I'm a lot more active on there. I'm trying to be, at least. And for those of you who've seen, or not seen rather, I do actually have a bit of an exciting announcement. So I'm now an affiliate of Wayland Games. It's a really exciting time. It's my first proper affiliation with the channel, and honestly, it's just great. Like, I'm genuinely like dumbfounded with how amazing this is. So what it means is basically I have an affiliate link now. So what that means for you is if you click my affiliate link, obviously you can take advantage of the up to 20% off store wide on pretty much everything from Warhammer and war games through to board games, Gunpla, all that sort of stuff, as well as all of your painting and hobby supplies. If you complete your purchase through my affiliate link, I get a little kickback, but it doesn't cost you anything, so it helps the channel out massively. So if you follow my link tree, click the affiliate link, do what you need to do, and you know, there we go, jobs are good. But a huge thank you to Wayland Games for the affiliate link, and you know, allowing me to be a part of it. It was part of a different conversation, and it was actually suggested that I join it. So I'm really quite, you know, humbled by that. So thank you again. I really appreciate it. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Nice quick video about the Ash Waste Nomads and my sort of first step into them, so to speak. If you've liked the video, please drop it a like, and if you're new around here, you haven't done so already, feel free to subscribe. Please feel free to follow me on Instagram as well. If you're into Gunpla and Gundam, I do have Relentless Gunpla, which is my other channel, which is specifically surrounding my very scary journey into the world of Gundam and Gunpla. And outside of that, if you want to watch my video surrounding my Scummathon 2025 entry, there should be a link on screen now for you to have a watch of that. So thanks again, guys. Hope yous are all well, and I'll catch you next time. See you later.